Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was struggling with a persistent Wi-Fi dead zone in their home. Living in an older brick ranch house, the signal from their newly installed fiber internet service simply wouldn't reach the primary bedroom at the far end of the building. The internet provider's initial solution was to install one of their own signal boosters for a recurring monthly fee, but even that failed to resolve the issue completely. When the provider's only other suggestion was to add a second piece of rental equipment for yet another monthly charge, our reviewer decided it was time to find a better, more permanent alternative. Tired of the idea of paying endless rental fees, they began searching for a device they could own outright. They came across this particular Wi-Fi extender during a major online sales event. It seemed like a promising option, backed by numerous positive customer ratings and available for a one-time cost that was significantly lower than its standard retail price. Seeing it as a worthy gamble, they decided to give it a try. After receiving the device, they set it up in an empty room by following the simple instructions. The results were immediate and impressive. Suddenly, devices that used to struggle for a connection were working perfectly. Apps on their tablet loaded instantly, with no more frustrating buffering or spinning circles. While they note that the unit has a somewhat unconventional look, its performance is undeniable. This client is so pleased with the outcome that they are now testing to see if this single purchase can replace the internet provider's rental unit altogether, potentially leading to a welcome monthly saving. They strongly recommend this signal booster to anyone facing similar connectivity issues.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer had a bit of a roller coaster experience with this Wi-Fi extender. Initially, setting it up was a breeze and it seemed to boost the signal perfectly. The problem arose when our reviewer decided to add a password. They skipped that step during the first setup, figuring they could go back and secure it later. That, turns out, was a crucial error. Trying to access the device's settings afterward using the IP address provided in the manual proved impossible. No matter what resets or methods this client attempted, they simply couldn't regain access to the configuration panel. The extender worked fine in terms of boosting the signal, but without password protection it was a security risk. Because our reviewer didn't want an open Wi-Fi network, they had essentially rendered this extender unusable, a frustrating outcome after such a promising start. However, the story doesn't end there. The company behind this Wi-Fi extender went above and beyond to address the issue. They made a genuine effort to find a solution, and ultimately provided a refund for the cost of the device. Furthermore, they assured our reviewer that the problem that caused the login issue was being addressed. Given their responsiveness and commitment to fixing the problem, this client updated their rating to reflect the positive customer service experience. They appreciated the company's dedication to rectifying the issue, and were impressed by their willingness to make things right.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was looking for a Wi-Fi extender within a specific budget, and this one fit the bill perfectly. Honestly, our reviewer was blown away by how simple it was to set up. Some tech can be a real pain, but this wasn't the case at all. This extender does exactly what it's supposed to: extend the Wi-Fi signal throughout the entire house. That's a big win. Beyond functionality, this client appreciates the design. It's compact and doesn't look like an eyesore. As a bonus, it has a bright blue indicator light, but thankfully you can turn it off, which is great if you need to put it in a bedroom or somewhere else where a bright light would be disruptive. The instruction manual was clear and easy to understand, which made the whole setup process a breeze. No complicated steps or technical jargon to wade through. This client simply followed the instructions and it connected without a hitch. So far, this extender is working perfectly as described, and importantly, our reviewer hasn't experienced any buffering issues since installation. Hopefully, it continues to perform this well, but this reviewer will update their review if anything changes down the line.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.